Alright, this is John Cola with GrowingYourGreens.com. Today we have another exciting episode for him here outside a dollar store, the Dollar Tree. They're a national chain. I don't even know how many stores across the United States, over 6,000 or more. They have more than Walmart's in number of stores. Nonetheless, they actually have a spring gardening section. They have had for a number of years, and it's rare I get out to the Dollar Tree. But this year, I want to share with you guys my 5 favorite gardening items that Dollar Tree is selling. Let's not fool ourselves. The gardening section at Dollar Tree pretty much sucks. There's a lot of junk in it, but I was able to find the 5 best items that I want to share with you guys. And if you guys have a Dollar Tree near you, you want to get down to that Dollar Tree early so you don't miss out, because once they sell out of some of these items, they're gone forever. So let's head into the Dollar Tree and check out the best 5 gardening items for 2025. All right, guys, now I'm going to take you into the gardening section here at the Dollar Tree, and they have lots of little gardening knickknacks, signs, and all these things that I'm not going to waste my money on. You guys might like them. Plant labels, 10 pieces for $1.25. I'd rather use some popsicle sticks or some old Venetian blinds. They have pots for $1.25. I'd say do yourself a favor and go to a plant nursery and get real pots. Over in this section, they also have some interesting little seeds. They have a whole section of different seeds, herbs mostly. Thyme, parsley, dill, sweet basil. These are basically on seed mats with some fertilizer, looks like. And also tomatoes. I mean, maybe if you got kids, this might be good. I would probably pass on these guys. I do like the microgreens, however, bulk pack of microgreens. They also have, seeds for the boundaries around your garden. I would recommend planting things like pollinator flowers that'll attract the birds and the bees, which is definitely a good price. And they got a whole bunch of other things, so let's go ahead and share my favorites. The best item for gardening at Dollar Tree are the seeds, guys. They have a bunch of seed racks here, and they're basically 4 packs for $1.25, so that's the cheapest seeds you guys are gonna get. They got all kinds of seeds: hot peppers, parsley, thyme, kale, peas, basil, radish, different kinds of beans, lavender, carrots, cucumbers, peas, squash, Swiss chard. Sometimes you're going to be able to find these racks that have premium seeds. They're 2 for $1.25, so they're like double the cost, but actually they have organic seeds. So this is the cheapest, guys, you guys are going to find. Organic or non-organic seeds: beets, carrots, parsley, pumpkin, cilantro. They also have different kinds of non-organic seeds, like the tomato. They got the kale, the dinosaur kale, watermelons. They got Romanesco broccoli, some cool kinds, lima beans, different kinds of lettuces, cucumbers, peppers, radish, and corn. Most important thing, guys, is get here early. Don't wait. These racks sell out very quickly. As you guys can see, there's empty spots, and they generally don't replenish them. Another rack for $1.25. That's like 30 odd cents a package. That's the cheapest for seeds. And at these prices, guys, I encourage you guys to get a pack of a whole bunch of different stuff and try different crops and see what grows well for you. Beets, you could eat the beets roots, you could eat the beet greens. They got different kinds of broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, different kinds of cucumbers. At these prices, you could just buy one of each and see which kind grows better, which ones you like more. Watermelon, lettuce, onions, peas. I mean, they got a full selection, guys. Radishes, don't forget the radishes, guys. Radishes grow really fast. You could eat the greens, cook them up, eat the bottoms, they're done relatively fast. Spinach, squash, tomatoes, even cherry tomatoes, watermelon, turnips. Don't forget the turnips. They're really nutritious, guys. Most people never grow turnips. Of course, they have a lot of different flowers. Let's see, the ones that are edible. You guys could grow some marigolds. You could eat the marigolds. Also saw some sweet alyssum here. These are also edible, and they attract pollinators. Definitely good to plant. All right, other things I want to let you guys know about these seeds is that they are non-GMO. They're from American Seed, which is actually a company that owns Burpee these days. And they have unique varieties. Here's a Serrano chili, Spanish variety. They list if it's good for containers, like the thyme, it says good for containers. Long, thin cayennes, actually you don't see those too much. Those are a Spanish variety. Basil, container variety. And they even have, thyme, sage for containers, radishes. So even if you don't have a lot of land, you could grow in a pot, which they sell pots here. And check it out, guys. They even have heirloom varieties of crops. So you know, you don't have to spend the big bucks to grow heirlooms. You could just come to Dollar Tree. Even the carrots there are an heirloom variety as well. So yeah, take a look. Oh, here's a kale, blue dwarf kale, heirloom variety. They got lots of good seeds here, guys. Spinach, heirloom variety. The lettuce, Paris Island Cost, that's a really popular kind of lettuce. Once again, 30 cents a seed pack, guys, around 30 cents. And you guys could get the cheapest seeds and grow lots this summer season. All right, guys, so my second favorite item here at Dollar Tree are these plant clips. You guys could see they're $1.25. This is how they're used. Basically, you could use these clips to clip up your peppers, tomatoes to stakes or cages. I also use these plant clips to clip up my cucumbers to grow them up a trellis. This is the cheapest price you guys are gonna find, guys. $1.25 for a pack of 20 clips. They come in two sizes. There's a large size, which I find more useful, and a smaller size. I've been using the smaller size to clip up my sweet potatoes onto a nylon string trellis. Once again, $1.25. That makes each clip literally 6 cents, guys. They don't get cheaper than this. These are reusable, so unlike using tape and other things that you have to throw away or a little twine, these make it really easy and convenient. I will give the caveat, here in the desert, they last about a year or two, depending how much sun exposure they get. They do break down with the sun. If you live in a more mild climate, that probably is not going to happen. The other thing I will say is I'm currently experimenting with plant clips that are a lot more expensive, but from Temu, that are supposed to be UV resistant, but my tests are not conclusive. But make sure you click that subscribe button, so when they are conclusive, I will have a full update with my new favorite plant clips. Until then, these are definitely my favorite and the low price leader for sure. These sell out fast and they generally don't replenish them, so get here and buy them out before they disappear from your store. Third favorite item here at Dollar Tree, yeah, you guys are gonna laugh, are these pruners. They don't just have one kind of pruner, they have 3 different kinds of pruners. Now these are definitely not a Fiskars or a Felco or any other high-end brand that you could buy for $20, $30, $40, $50 or more. But what I'll tell you guys is that these work. I have used these in a pinch. I probably wouldn't use the bypass because they're gonna cut a little bit more strongly, but it's worth $1.25, guys. And I'm never really been a fan of the serrated. But what I do use and have used for over a year now are these needle point pruners. So these are basically what I harvest my tomatoes or peppers or little like peas or beans. I'll use this little fine point needle point pruner to basically cut off the fruit from the vine. I've also used it to trim up stems when I'm trimming my basil or harvesting basil. I really love how small, compact, convenient, and actually also, of course, how cheap it is. These are almost already halfway sold out at this store. Once again, probably not going to be replenished, so get here early. Of all these 3, I would go with the needle point first. And if you're going to get a second pair, definitely go for the bypass. But yeah, don't expect high-end performance out of these plastic, pruners. Don't try to cut super thick stuff. They're probably going to break. But hey, for $1.25, the price is right. All right, guys. So besides things like solar stake lights, which in my opinion are basically garbage because they're going to break. I mean, they're cheap. They're $1.25, but they're going to break and hardly put out no light. Although it does use a AAA battery, which is cool. Go to Sam's Club. They got better ones that work on like some 18650 batteries. Nonetheless, my 4th favorite item here at Dollar Tree are these guys. These are the Bell Cloches, and they're $1.25. What these do is basically you could put this over your seedling plant in your garden, and then it acts like a little greenhouse. It has a little top here, so you want to keep it open in the daytimes, close it up at night. It's going to basically act as a little greenhouse in your garden or on little potted plants to keep them warmer, so you could get out things like tomatoes and peppers when they're seedlings earlier and plant them out in the ground sooner, and they'll have their own little environment to stay warm. So this store has a lot of them, although depending on where you live, they may get a few or they may be even sold out. This is like a fast selling item because a lot of Dollar Trees don't even have these in stock anymore. All right, guys, I'm going to take you guys to another part of the store. Instead of the little gardening section they got a more choices, great value. This is the area of the store that's $3 and up. They usually got an aisle or so that has this, and they got a whole gardening section in this part of the store too. It's a lot of decor, like signs and little lights for $5, light bulbs and birdhouses and kids tool kits for $3. I mean, I would say save your money. Oh wow, they even got grass seed. Some of these stores even had some small bags of soil, which I would not recommend. A medium duty garden hose. They have some things like sprinklers from even Black & Decker, some generic sprinklers here, garden hoe cultivator. Save your money, guys. But actually, this is the fifth and final item I like. Yeah, it's next to the bunnies. This is a folding pruning saw, guys. I've used these kind of style pruning saws for like ages, guys. And normally they're around 10 bucks. And for $5, this is amazing. This is an amazing deal. Look at this. This store had like a ton of them, and there's like 2 left. So yeah, these pruning saws are very aggressive. They're great for pruning fruit trees. I don't know if I'd cut down a tree with them. Actually, I have cut down trees with them. Probably maybe like 5-inch, 6-inch diameter. They're really aggressive. They work really well, and they're folding, so you can just always have it in your pocket, you know, in your back pocket to do work, along with your pruners that maybe you got here too. But yeah, these are great for $5. Hey, don't expect super amazing quality, but for $5, guys, I mean, I usually buy these cheap ones, and they last a nice long time. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it from the Dollar Tree before I get shooed out of here for filming, which you're probably not supposed to do. Anyways, these are the best 5 gardening items this season, 2025, for Dollar Tree. And I mean, if I got to say anything, 31-cent seed packets, guys, those are unheard of, and those are the best thing here, so you guys could afford and grow more food with the cheapest seed packets in the entire United States of America. Next thing up, I'll tell you guys, or remind you guys, get here quickly, get here early. Once the seed packets and other gardening items sell out, your store will no longer have them, more than likely, and you're probably going to have to go to another store to find them. Luckily, in my city, there's Dollar Trees almost on every corner. So, I mean, good luck, but some of you guys may just have one Dollar Tree near you, and when they're out, they're out. So yeah, get there soon or miss out, all right? So if you guys enjoyed this episode, learning about the best gardening equipment at Dollar Tree this year, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Also, share this with other people that want to garden on the cheap so that they can learn about the best tools for gardening here at Dollar Tree. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button right down below so you don't miss my new and upcoming episodes. I'll be coming every 5 to 7 days. You know where I'll show up, what organic gardening tips or stores I'll be showing up at to show you guys the best items at the lowest prices. Make sure you click the little bell so you get notified as many videos come in. And finally, be sure to check out past episodes. The past episodes are a wealth of knowledge. Over 1,700 episodes at this time on the channel dedicated to you guys how to grow your own food at home. So with that, my name is John Kohler with growingyourgreens.com. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, keep on growing.